going to look at the Stephanotis, I think. I'm not quite sure how you say it. Stephanotis, I think, is the right word. And this is this beautiful flower that you often see in bridal bouquets. So these are your finery dies, and what it's going to make is it's going to make this beautiful trumpet-like flower. So you've got the beautiful petals splaying out, and I've also put a little flower in the center, so it's going to be really beautiful. So this is a really fragrant flower. I had one years ago and I never knew what it was called, but I do know it. So you've got really waxy flowers, and then you have quite sort of leathery foliage to go with it. We've got a couple of different shapes. Now it's a bit like a jasmine, I suppose, but we often see it in houseplants grown round and round and round floristry wire, making a beautiful flower. So this is what we're going to make, and it's really simple, and it's going to look lovely in those little bouquets that you make. Now all I've done here is I have just put some scraps of white foam around the centre of a piece, wrapped it around a piece of floristry wire, just like that, and then I've cut my petal out. Now I think this one is going to be better made out of foam rather than your silk, simply because of the shaping you need to do. And then all we're going to do is take it again. I've got my hook tip, and I'm just going to brush it along the top. So I'm trying not to go too hard with this, but it will, look, can you see, as the foam gets warmer, there we go, it starts to curve. So I might just turn that round so I can come in that way. There we go, and I want to do that one as well. There we are. So all I'm trying to do is curve those around, and then I can come down into the body of the flower. And so you can see we've created that curved shape. So I'm going to then turn it over, and I'm going to then just start to manipulate it round into the circle. Can you see how straight away this is then, oops, just caught that, sorry, coming round. How easy is this? Really easy to do. Can you see it's starting to form around? And once I've got that, that's all I need to do with the shaping. I then take my piece and I'm going to glue that into here. And I only just put this in just for a bit of support, just to add in a little bit of bulk inside my flower. So I'm going to glue that there. Now this side here, I'm going to just show you. This side here has a little lip. I don't know if you can see. So that's going to go on the inside. So I'm going to glue that one down first. So I'm going to put a bit of glue down that centre, and I'm going to hold that over there. There we go. And then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue. You really do want hot glue for this. Now you could use your all-purpose glue, but I don't think it will work very well for this because of holding its shape. And then it's hard to do it so you can actually see. I'm going to take that over, and then I'm just going to bend that into place and glue it down there. Now that glue I think has started to dry. There we go. Yeah, I just need a little bit more glue just along there, and then I can then pop that on. There we are. Don't worry about those gluey bits. I get rid of those with my heat gun when I've finished. And that is the start of my flower. Can you see how we've made that lovely tubular sort of jasmine shaped flower? So let's put some floristry tape around, and then we'll put the centre in a minute. Where have my scissors gone? Here they are. So I can then stretch it to release the glue, pop it around there, making sure the glue has bitten hold, and that's going to, oops, come all the way around, all the way, and I'm going to go over the base, and I'm going to pull it quite tight. So can you see, so it grips it in. Now you might want to then just go round a couple of times there, and once you've done that, I'm then going to come all the way back down, oops, my piece of floristry wire. There we go. There we are. That's putting my floristry tape on. So that's the main bit of my flower. Now you can stop like that, but to make it look even prettier, what we're going to do is we're going to take that little centre. Let me just see if I can get the gluey bits off my hands there. And then I'm going to get my heat gun. So I need my pokey tool. Let's get the mat ready and the bottle ready. Let's have everything to hand. Warm up my heat gun just slightly. and then come round. There you go. Quickly put it onto the mat. Oops, wrong way around. And pop that on there. Where's my larger ball tool gone? There it is. Oh, that might be better. All I'm trying to do is add a little bit of curve in there. So once that's set, there we go. I'm going to gather it up. I had some tweezers. Here they are. Gather that up. So I'm just going to gather up the centres. And then pinch those. So I was just gathering up as much as I can. Get my flower back in, which I've completely lost. It's over here. Put a little bit of glue on the base. And then I'm just going to pop it in here. Now this is the bit that takes a few minutes to line up. So we can, line that up just with those petals. And it should line up perfectly. Just line up to there. Just press that down. This is where I might need to come away from the camera just to line that up, because it's not easy to do from this angle. Push that down. There we go. I'll tidy that up in a minute, but you get the gist. So all you need to do is line those up with the outer petals. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take that out and start again, because I didn't like how that had lined up. So let's put a little bit more glue on here. Don't worry, it's easy to redo these. Pop that in, and then there we go. I'm lining that up a lot better this time. Line it up all the way around, and then just press it inside so that that lines up. Now you can press that down quite a lot. So on some of the other ones that I've done, I've pressed it quite in. On this one, it's just around the top. So it's entirely up to you. So once you've done that, we need to then go and do our petals. And to do our petals, I'm getting my floristry tip again. Now these look quite leathery when you see the plant, because I remember mine. So they're quite the opposite of the flowers. So all I'm doing is I'm adding some veining onto here I'm using the wrong mat. There you go. Too many mats, too much in front of me. There we go. Keep it moving, and that will go just there. There we are. Once you've got that, you can then, you've got your shaping, open that out. Now you can either use it this side, which is quite faint, or you can use it that side, which is darker. And again, you need your floristry wire. So again, this just helps with the shaping. And I had a second one. Where was my second one? There it is. Put it that way, and that's going to go. Let's make sure I've got it the right way around. Yep. So if you want to add a little bit of veining onto that one, let's just add a little bit just so that it matches up. Just a little bit onto there. I'll just put, that's going to be the back, so I'll put less on. So then I've got my floristry wire, and you can go much finer floristry wire if you wanted to. Glue down the centre, pop that onto there, and again hold it down with your pokey tool or something else just to get it to press in. And again, that also helps with the shaping. Just pressing it down. Just moved slightly. There we go. We'll get that on, and then I'm going to do, let's move that out of the way, pop some more glue on. I'm going to do one half at a time like I did on previous petals. Lay that over the top and match it up. No, that didn't match up at all, did it? Come on, Corrine, match it up. There we go. And a little bit of glue down that side. And press that down, and that then gives me a lovely effect for my leaves. And again, we just need a little bit, there's glue strings everywhere here, we get there. Pull that bit off, stretch that a little bit too much, pull that down, start down here. Can you see the ends of my leaves? I've not glued them down, but that's fine, because all I do is go one more and then catch them under there do another one, catch them, in they go. There we are. That's better. And then we can roll it all the way down. That goes all the way down. So this is a it's a Greek Stephanotis. Oh, I can't say it right. Stephanotis, that's right. And it's beautifully, beautifully fragrant, as I said, and it's a gorgeous filler for all your bridal bouquets. So that's why we've included it in this collection, because it's going to work so well in your collections. So what we've got here, let's find that one. Pop that on there. Make sure I've got the seam to the back. Pop them together, and there is my flower completed with the centre and everything. How pretty is that? And that's going to look lovely if we maybe put it with a rosebud, or we could then, where's my calla lilies? We could build it in with our calla lilies. Just bring them all together and you're starting to make your bouquets straight away.